Top 10 Fastest Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs weren't just known for their massive size and strength to survive, but also for their exceptional speed, which helped some stand out as skilled hunters or avoid becoming prey. Next, let's explore the top 10 fastest dinosaurs. And you won't believe which dinosaur takes the top spot, with a speed that would put even the fastest animals today to shame. Ready? Let's go! 10. Velociraptor. It's considered one of the smartest predators, not because of its meme-worthy philosophical image, but because its size and brain capacity allowed it to dominate its territory and become an efficient hunter. It belonged to the Dromaeosaurid family, meaning it was a two-legged carnivore that thrived on speed. Measuring 6.5 feet in length, 1.6 feet in height, and weighing about 33 pounds, it was incredibly lightweight. Its name means swift thief in Latin, and in popular imagination, it's often seen as the fastest dinosaur. But as you'll see, that's not exactly true, which is why it holds the 10th spot on this list. However, it was still a swift powerhouse, often attacking in packs. Surely you're thinking about Velociraptor as the bad boy from Jurassic Park, right? Well, you should know that the predator portrayed in that movie was designed to represent its larger relative, Deinonychus, which some scientists even call Velociraptor anterior opus. This dinosaur, with its terrifying teeth, sharp claws, and incredible vision, could reach speeds of 23 to 25 miles per hour, a true threat. Nine. Deinonychus. Known as one of the most agile and aggressive predators from the Cretaceous period, Deinonychus was also one of the largest dromaeosaurids until Utahraptor was discovered. Its name means terrible claw, a direct reference to the large, sickle-shaped claws on each of its feet. It's closely related to Velociraptor, especially with specimens found in Mongolia. The main difference? Deinonychus was heavier and slightly larger, growing up to 13 feet long, 5.9 feet tall, and weighing 154 pounds. Though some believe it could have weighed up to 220 pounds. What makes this predator truly fascinating is its speed, enhanced by a long, stiff tail that helped it maintain balance and rhythm while sprinting. Scientists have estimated its speed at around 25 miles per hour, slightly faster than the fastest man on Earth, Usain Bolt, who tops out at 23.3 miles per hour. Eight. Albertosaurus. Also known as Alberto's lizard, this theropod dinosaur lived during the late Cretaceous period in what is now North America around 65 million years ago. Though it was one of the smallest in its family, it was no less menacing. It measured 32 feet in length, 9.8 feet in height, and weighed between 2 and 2.5 tons. Albertosaurus was a bipedal predator with a large head, dozens of big teeth, and small hands with only 2 fingers. Its long tail helped it balance, and each of its feet had 4 toes, though the middle one stood out the most. Research shows that it was faster than its more famous relative, Tyrannosaurus rex, with a speed reaching up to 30 miles per hour. This, combined with its powerful bite, made it one of the most dangerous predators of its time. Every man for himself. Seven. Hypsilophodon. This agile two-legged dinosaur lived during the late Cretaceous period, around 124 million years ago in what is now Europe. With long, slender legs, it resembled modern-day antelopes and could reach speeds between 28 and 31 miles per hour, allowing it to outrun predators like Altospinax and Dunkaree. This small dinosaur measured 8 feet long, and half of its anatomy was made up of its massive tail. Standing no more than 4 feet tall and weighing around 154 pounds. Hypsilophodon was a small but speedy herbivore. Its name means high-crested tooth, and with the help of its beak, it would strip ferns and break them down with its sharp triangular teeth. Some scientists even believe it may have survived the mass extinction millions of years ago. Could the fastest and slowest dinosaurs have made it through? Six. Carnotaurus. Its name comes from Latin meaning meat-eating bull, which perfectly describes both its appearance and its way of survival. Classified as Carnotaurus sastrae, it is the only known species of the now extinct Carnotaurus genus. A theropod dinosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous in what is now Argentina. Unlike most theropods, which had large skulls, this one had a relatively small one, measuring about 2 feet in length. It weighed 1.5 tons, roughly the same as 14 dolphins, which we're sure you'd love to see. Measuring 29.5 feet long and 11.5 feet tall, its powerful hind legs allowed it to run incredibly fast. One study found that a muscle in its tail, attached to the thigh by a tendon, gave it great momentum when sprinting, especially in straight lines, although this structure made sharp turns difficult. As a result, Carnotaurus could reach speeds of 46 feet per second, sprinting at a top speed of 31 miles per hour. Five. Struthiomimus. Its name translates to ostrich mimic. Struthiomimus belonged to the toothless ornithomimid theropods, living during the late Cretaceous period. Some researchers suggest its body may have been covered in feathers, although no fossil evidence has confirmed this theory. Struthiomimus measured 9.8 feet in length and stood 6.5 feet tall. However, it was incredibly light, weighing between 330 and 440 pounds due to its hollow bones and overall lightweight skeleton. It had no armor or horns for protection, relying on its speed to escape predators in its environment. Much like a racehorse, it was estimated to reach speeds of 31 miles per hour, similar to Carnotaurus, and could possibly exceed that. 4. Ornithomimus. Its name means bird mimic, and it belonged to the Ornithomimosaurs, a group often referred to as the ostrich dinosaurs. Ornithomimus lived during the late Cretaceous, about 70 million years ago, in what is now North America. It was remarkably similar to modern-day ostriches. Weighing around 440 pounds, it measured 10.5 feet long and stood just over 5 feet tall. Ornithomimus was an omnivore, feeding on a mix of fruits, vegetables, small reptiles, and invertebrates. With long, muscular legs and claws that helped with stability, it was built for speed, reaching an estimated top speed of 37.2 miles per hour. Some scientists even suggest it could have hit 43.5 miles per hour. Three. Gallimimus, also known as the chicken mimic. This dinosaur had a curious name for its substantial size. Living during the Upper Cretaceous period, around 70 million years ago, in what is now Asia, Gallimimus measured 20 feet in length, 10 feet in height, and weighed about 1,000 pounds. Its most distinctive feature was its long, swan-like neck, and its tail served as both a counterbalance and stabilizer during high-speed runs and sharp turns. Its hind legs were also elongated, though somewhat heavier than its relatives. It could reach a top speed of 37.2 miles per hour. With some estimates suggesting it could run up to 45 miles per hour in a straight line. Part of its fame comes from its appearance in Michael Crichton's The Lost World and Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park, a real superstar. 2. Delta Dromaeus. Its name means delta runner, and it was a genus represented by a single species of theropod, noasaurid dinosaur. Delta Dromaeus lived during the mid-Cretaceous around 95 million years ago in what is now Africa. The most complete specimen was estimated to be 26.5 feet long and 9.2 feet tall. Weighing between 2 and 3.5 tons, it was slimmer than other massive carnivores. If it were alive today, it could have outpaced animals like cheetahs and lions, thanks to its long, slender legs that allowed it to run incredibly fast. Based on comparisons of its hind legs to its body mass, its speed was estimated between 38.5 and 40 miles per hour. As the fastest dinosaur in its ecosystem, it likely used its speed to outlast much slower, larger predators like the giant Spinosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus. One. Compsognathus. Considered the fastest two-legged animal in history, Compsognathus was a small theropod dinosaur that lived during the early Jurassic, about 150 million years ago, in what is now Europe. Its name, derived from Greek, means delicate jaw. This tiny carnivore was comparable in size to a grade school child, but was later discovered to be even smaller. For a long time, it was classified as the smallest dinosaur until others, like Microraptor, were found. Weighing just 6.6 pounds, standing 1.3 feet tall, and measuring 3.2 feet long, Compsognathus had a long tail for balance and long hind legs that made it an impressive sprinter. Research indicates that this mini dinosaur could reach speeds of 40 miles per hour and potentially even 50 miles per hour. Impressive! Its diet consisted of lizards, as shown by the remains of a quick Bavariasaurus lizard found in its chest cavity in a fossil discovered in Germany in 1850. This suggests that Compsognathus had sharp vision and lightning-fast reflexes to catch its prey in just seconds. Fast and furious, If you're amazed by these 10 swift dinosaurs, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. See you next time.